Well, hi, Mom. You've been saying that you want to come to Connecticut and you just can't fly anymore. So I thought I would send you some pictures. I would bring Connecticut to you. So this is some film I've shot in the last couple of days. The water down in the Milford Beach. This is the beach that's not far from where your house was in Milford. We were just about getting a storm coming in that day. So there was really big waves. They're not usually that big. And then, I'm going to go for a ride around Lordship. So I'll show you a little bit of that. I'll also show you a little trip I made with Diane to pick up her new car. And I hope you enjoy it. So this water here is in Stratford. And maybe I'll get better at doing this. Sometimes the camera might move too fast. So here's the Bridgeport Airport. Taking a ride into Lordship. This should look very familiar to you. It's nice. It really hasn't changed that much. Here's going down around where Howie's used to be. As if you were going to be going down to Short Beach. In the area where Maroxy's used to be. This should look familiar to you. Ash Street. And the house over on the left there is 60 Ash Street with that big tree. It's amazing. The house looks the same color. I think we had it yellow. And there's Gollin's house across the street. That looks very different. But nothing looks more different than Lorraine's house. I was with Diane this day. She was driving and I was taking the video. There's Lordship Church. No, that wasn't what it was called. Our Lady of Peace Church. Heading down towards Parkway Drive. I think that Park Drive. Was that Park Drive? Down by Russian Beach. And where the rectory was. Or still is. The rectory's still there. So does it seem like you're driving in a car? We're going to head down towards Marnix. And see how that goes. Of course, Marnix is not Marnix any longer. It still is a motel, but it's got a different name to it. I forget what it's called. Oh, there, I took a picture of it. So that's used to be Nick's Hideaway, and now it's some kind of restaurant and motel. It's hard to remember what it looked like when it was Nick's Hideaway back in 1960 when Dad stayed there when he was working at AFCO. So we left this seawall and headed up towards Lordship Center. Which was nice. It was a nice day. Diane and I had just picked up her new car. She got an electric car. Oh, there's Our Lady of Peace Church again. I slowed this down so you could see it. I mean, the only thing really changed is that tree is huge in front of it now. It's nice. And now here's the ride out of Lordship. It kind of looks like Montana, a lot of big sky. AFCO Lycoming. Remember when it was bumper to bumper traffic going in front of there? Oh, and there's Tide Harbor. Remember, that's where Marianne lives. And then we took a right down onto Ferry Boulevard, where you'll eventually see the bar diner there on the left. And up ahead, there's going to be a big building, and that's where Morgan Francis used to be. Well, there's the diner where I used to work. It's not called the Bar Diner anymore. It's something else. And here we are heading towards where Morgan Francis was. Yep, see that building up there. You know, it's right across from Spada's Blue Goose, and Spada's Blue Goose is still there, believe it or not. We left there and then kind of headed up towards to where Diane's condo is. So we went up East Main Street and then we'll be taking a right on the River Road. So now we're heading up to get back to Diane's condo. Went up Elm Street and took a right on East Main Street. No, we went up East Main Street and took a right on the River Road. There's, I think you'll see Mill River. And that's the Merritt Parkway that we're going under. And like I say, Diane lives up in Oronoque Orchards. The condominium's on there on the golf course. And earlier in the day, like I said, we were picking up her car in New York, an electric car.
Relax a little bit. We're going to have you out of here very shortly, okay? Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Which is different than anything else. It has no trunk. I mean, it has a trunk. It doesn't have any engine, so it has two trunks. And it operates, all the adjustments are made by a computer screen. Kind of complicated to learn, but it's a pretty popular car, the Tesla. They've been around for a long time. Paul loves them. And we left there and we went to Diane's condo, where there's her outside of her condo. My car there, and then of course she had to plug in her car when she got home, and she'll never have to go to a gas station again. So bye, Di. And then I went home to my condo. That's the outside of my condo. We had some electrical problems there. Our air conditioning actually went off for 3 hours, I think, on a day when it was like 92 degrees. That's my condo there upstairs. That's my neighbor, Linda. Downstairs, Linda. I'm upstairs, Linda. She and Danny have been living there since I moved in. And there's my garden, the garden that I showed you pictures of. That's my garden. And this is about the end of the video. And I could do some more of this if it's easy for you to see and understand. You can let me know what you might like me to videotape of, and I can get that over to you. Hope you enjoyed it.